I love the way you walk, and I love the way you talk. When you walk that walk, and you talk that talk, you knock me out, right off of my feet. Boom, 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 boom. Bang, 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 bang. You shoot me right down to the ground. Hey!
Back with the Ron and Fez show and the McGregor Band, suggested by Crazy Jen for Bumper Music.
It's a good band.
Where are they going to be playing, Jen?
They play at a Raw Bar in Frederick, Maryland right now. That's their next gig. It's on Tuesdays. But they said their big gig's in October, so I have to get back to you on that.
Rocktober, you got to call it if you're going to be in the business.
Rocktober. The trumpet player, I know you couldn't hear him on there, but he won an award, so he's a good one.
All right, so they're giving out awards now at Raw Bars.
Yeah. It's open mic.
The Raw Bar Trumpet Award.
I like the sound. I like anybody who does John Lee Hooker. Nice move. It's not, T.O., it's not for you to thank me. You're not Reuben Kincaid. You didn't discover these guys.
I had to tell Guitar Guy. I forget his name.
Guitar Guy.
Yeah.
So you did no research into the band that you're promoting.
Did he get an award?
Nah, this is trumpet player. But, yeah, they have a website, but I lost it. I have to do some more research.
I know. We have to give out Kid Rock tickets now.
Sorry.
We do have Kid Rock tickets to give away. Kid Rock performing live at the Merriweather Post Pavilion. That's on Thursday, September 9th. Tickets on sale now at all Ticketmaster outlets and online at merriweathermusic.com.
All right, we took a lot of great calls here, Fezzy, but you got to make a pick.
And the winner of the Kid Rock tickets is Tomas, who went into the bar, Tacoma Station, saw Stevie Wonder come in and play 20 minutes.
Wow, you would pick that over playing basketball with Big Country.
Yes, I did.
In a big country. Yeah, Stevie Wonder, you're not going to get much bigger than that. All right, nice job. You're on your way to see not Stevie Wonder. You already saw him. You're going to go see Kid Rock.
Kid Rock at the Merriweather Post Pavilion. That's on September 9th.
Now, is this hurricane is coming in, or is it a tropical storm? Do we know which one it is right now?
I think it's still a tropical storm, but they went ahead and named it, because isn't it like Alex or something like that?
Oh, yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah, it's Tropical Storm Alex right now.
Well, let's start and call it Tropical Storm El Jefe. Just put our own little spin on it. Fezzy, I don't know whether you know this or not, but it's heading right for the Outer Banks. It should pass over there tomorrow, and that's where our own Wonder Boy is. Chapin, why don't you try to get a hold of Wonder Boy and see if he can't give us a big hurricane update.
The only thing that would make it more ironic is if it was Hurricane Dubs.
Going through the Outer Banks. So this would be Wonder Boy's first hurricane, and not even a month living there?
Not even a month, and yeah, Schlep Rock brings them right in like a magnet. I mean, they get hit anyway, but
he is bad luck. Let's face it. If he moved into some kind of a pilgrim society, you'd have to blame him on any of the bad luck that was happening, like he was a witch.
If he moved to Kansas, they would still get hit by hurricanes.
Yeah, he would find a way. And probably somehow a volcano. Just a bad luck kid.
So not only is it his first hurricane to have to probably live through, that's probably one of those stations where it's like, we're the only radio source here, so we got to hunker down in the station and fill sandbags.
All right, no Wonder Boy tonight, according to the boys. He's not. Sid, come on in here. Instead of writing, he's not there. It's a cell phone. So how could he not be there if it's a cell phone?
The cell phone is with him.
Sid, try to run in here. Take an hour to make it from the other room.
I just tried calling his cell phone and went right to voicemail, so it's not on.
Okay. So let him know. We'll try to talk to him tomorrow then. We want a hurricane update.
Okay, no problem.
He's going to be our man on the scene.
Do you think all their towers are knocked down right now?
No, I think it's still about few miles away, you know, so it'll take a while for it to get there. It's not supposed to hit his town until tomorrow, so he should be okay as of tonight. Because it's always really, I mean, that weird calm before the storm, before a hurricane hits, it's weirdly calm. And, like, you know, the birds leave and stuff like that. It gets very odd.
So, yeah, this is the time where you're where everyone's going to the stores and picking up cases of beer.
And acts like, this is going to be great. This is going to be great.
They're just getting ready for the hurricane parties right now.
Well, I don't think out there they'll evacuate. I don't think that the hurricane parties, after what happened to that town a few years ago, I think people are going to get their asses off the beach.
And I think this is the first one I've heard about this year. Because usually that area gets hit by a good 2 or 3 during the hurricane season.
Yeah, what is hurricane season? I haven't heard about any in Florida, Texas, Louisiana. It's a very quiet year. It's a good point.
It's very long. It's like May through November.
Yeah.
Like May till November.
And some years you'll have 8 or 9 by this time of the year between the couple of coasts.
Yeah, because if we're only up to Alex, that means we've just gotten the first one of the entire season.
Oh, it always starts at A every year?
Mm-hmm.
They don't pick it up?
Yeah, and then you see, you know, how far down the alphabet do you get. So when you're like at Hurricane Melanie or something.
So there's never been a Hurricane Zoe. They've never went that far. I had no idea. I thought they would just always pick it up at the initial. I didn't know that they started every year with A. That's weird.
Yeah, every year they start again with the alphabet.
Well, I learned so much just hanging around with you, Fezzy. I really do.
Now, they will have names for a Z hurricane, but they never get to it.
Yeah, why would? If any time that you're going to have 26 hurricanes in the same year, face it, we're all dead.
That's why, like, the retired hurricane names, the ones, really devastating storms, like Camille, David, Andrew, those are all done. They won't use those names again.
Here's AJ. AJ, you're on Fez. You got so much tonight, Fezzy. It's like doing a show with Roy Leap. Go ahead, AJ.
Hey, guys. First of all, it's an honor. Anyway, I flew in from Raleigh-Durham tonight into Baltimore, and all I have to say is from Raleigh on east to the shore, it is nothing but an absolute torrential, gray sky, downpour, wind situation, and we had about a 3-hour delay, and all Southwest Airlines did too.
Wow, so maybe that's why we can't reach him. He's already getting hit with it tonight.
Could be. From what I understand, the hurricane came in from the water, but there was a lot of wind and storm coming in from the west that actually pushed the hurricane out to sea, but the storm that came in from the west really knocked that area, because what I was caught in as far as rain goes was one of those once-a-year type downpours where you can hardly see in front of your car but maybe 10 yards. And it was pretty rough going there for a while, so he's probably getting pretty wet now.
Yeah, and the flooding that area takes on, it's almost instantly.
Yeah. So
I hope he got his window fixed.
Yeah. It's not hurricane weather right now there, but he's getting whacked pretty good, I think.
All right, are people starting to already get off the banks, though? And get out of there?
I don't know. Honestly, based on what I saw on the Weather Channel when I was down there, if it was me, I probably would head to the water, because it wasn't hurricane,
right.
But it kind of looked like some pretty good waves there, so if you're into body surfing, I'd take full advantage of it. But it really wasn't tragic, guys. But again, it was pretty bad, but...
all right, thank you very much, my friend. Here's Rebecca. Rebecca, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, yeah, it's Rebecca from Tampa.
Hey, Rebecca.
Hey, I wanted to tell you also, the names alternate male and female. They start with A every season, and then they alternate male, female, and then on odd years, they start with female. So, like this year, it started with Alex.
Fez, you tried alternating male, female for a while, then you just went male.
Yeah, it was too confusing to try to keep up with, really. Even when you are starting with the A.
But a lot of times they do get to Z, it's just you don't hear about it because they name the tropical storms. And if they never turn into major weather systems, you never hear about them.
I see. So even the smaller ones that are way out there, they'll name.
Yep.
Have you gotten hit with anything in Florida yet, Rebecca?
Eileen, years and years ago. Mm-hmm. But other than that, no, because I'm...
Eileen was a bad one.
It was.
It got in the Gulf and bounced around.
Yeah, we had to evacuate. I was on Indian Rocks Beach then.
Right, but the the whole time I was in Florida, that Gulf side never got hit hard until you get up to, like, Pensacola. Then they take the beating. Everything just rolls up that coast and hits from Pensacola on over to, like, Texas.
Right.
Because it would have to go out, spin back to hit Tampa.
Yeah, and get, like, recharged.
All right, thanks, Rebecca.
Have a good one.
All right, you too. Now, the other side, I think, is a little more dangerous, right, the East Coast for Florida.
Yeah, because you're getting that whole brunt. Like, if one of them comes across Florida and gets in the Gulf, you know, at least that little bit of time where it's over land, it's going to really weaken a storm out. And then, of course, if it gets in the Gulf, then it can recharge again.
Oh, I didn't know what you meant. Oh, I thought that it had to come up the West Coast to hit Florida. So you're saying it would come all the way across the state and hit you there.
Yeah, it can hit you across the state where it's probably not going to be a hurricane by the time it hits you there.
Ah, you're lucky if you get an inch or two. If it's going to drag all the way across. Remember that no-name storm hit the time, though? We were over in Daytona and just came from out of nowhere, busted everything up.
Was that the same time as the Rogue Wave, or was that something different?
Yeah, the Rogue Wave was different. No one really believes the famous Rogue Wave, that it wasn't something that didn't happen with a nuke sub. They wouldn't tell us. That in Daytona, just this, like, huge 100-foot wave comes rolling up, hits Daytona Beach during the middle of the night, rolls back. One wave and one wave only. Now, you know something happened out at the ocean. You know that's not a natural occurrence. No, it's the time that we did that gig on Daytona Beach, and we were going to head back to Tampa the next day. And right after we did the gig, that no-name storm came in and just busted up the whole state.
That was brutal. I slept through it, but then you walk outside, and there's, like, trees down, and there's furniture everywhere.
Sure, it's easy to sleep when you're medicated. Of course, you would have slept through a revolution that night. You have to take your new medicine every night, Fez, this Klonopin?
Yeah, I'm supposed to take it a half hour before bedtime.
And you just drift right off now?
Yeah, I've been going to sleep. It was supposed to, help me with my Jimmy leg that I got going.
But you feel like you're doing it down?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I definitely feel like I'm doing it down.
Yeah.
The first night I took it, I kind of like woke up, kind of in the middle of the night.
And hold on, what's that weird sound I hear going off, Dubs? I hear like some kind of beeping over there. Yeah, is it your watch?
Is it?
Hold it up to the mic.
Yeah.
Yeah, and turn it off.
That means the show's over?
We're doing a show. So go ahead.
The timer's up. Yeah, I got up after the first night that I was doing it, and I felt really downed.
Was it good kind of downed?
Yeah, it was real good. It was very, very comfortable. And I went right back to sleep again, too.
Nice. So you glad to be on that one?
Yeah, this one feels good. It's not helping with any sort of depression, but it is putting me out.
You don't wake up the next day feeling like that cloud had lifted, like Jay Moore said, huh? He literally said he took it at night. The next day, he felt like the cloud had lifted off him. I was hoping you'd get that gimmick.
I was hoping for that, too, but I think it got cloudier.
Really? You feel even more depressed?
Yeah, but, I had company in town. I did a lot of running around. I mean, like right now, it was one of those weekends where you're just running the whole time.
Yeah.
So you don't really get any real rest. So I'm just wondering if that has anything to do with it.
Well, no, sometimes movement is good to fight depression. I mean, what you're doing, moving around, doing stuff is the right thing. Why don't you do this? Why don't you go see another movie with Crazy Jen Watley?
I would like that.
Oh, God, am I depressed.
You could pick it.
Why don't you do that? Ew.
Yeah.
Even I would want to do that. Why don't you two go out to a drive-in?
I know. There's one in Maryland. I'll show you where it is.
Perfect, Fez.
I do not want to go to a Maryland drive-in with you.
Me and you in the back of your truck.
Why? Me in the truck, you under it. How's that sound?
Desi, I'll make you a deal. You give me one weekend, right? And if I can't cheer you up, I'll never bother you again.
That sounds like a deal. You're on, Crazy Jen.
Am I on?
You're on.
Come on, Fezzy.
Oh, by the way, I go out earlier tonight for a smoke break. I hear Fez on the phone with a little kid. Yes, I'm going to send you a present.
I thought you brought that up. Now, are you really sending me a present?
That's going to be my new gimmick with you whenever you send a shout-out to a kid. That was adorable. Yeah, I'm sending you a present.
That was my friend Celia Claire. Now I got to go out and get a present.
I can't believe she's starting school tomorrow. She's 5 and she's going into first grade?
Yeah, they put her up a grade.
I don't like when they do that.
Me neither. But she was supposed to go, into pre-K.
Yeah.
They went ahead and put her into regular K.
Mm-hmm.
So now she's going into first grade.
See, I never liked that bumping you up a year. Matter of fact, you're better off being bumped back a year.
I was supposed to be bumped up a year. It didn't take.
What happened?
Well, I didn't want to do it.
You felt retarded once you got there?
Yeah.
Oh, it was a change.
Yeah, it was a total change.
Something's different.
That was when I first went to public school.
Shelly, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey.
Yeah.
How you guys doing?
Good.
Hey, I think it's great that Fezzy's feeling better on the new meds. And if you remember me saying that, I was concerned that the depression might, be stoked a little bit with the introduction of that.
Yeah.
Keep that in the back of your mind, Fezzy, and keep your doctor very well informed.
Because it doesn't always kick up right away for everybody, is what you're saying.
Well, that's the problem with this medication. It could introduce the serotonin uptake inhibitors, and once he's on those, he cannot, under any circumstance, just abruptly stop them.
Why don't you stop for a while and see what happens, Fez?
Didn't you hear the nurse?
I thought you could go the other way. I thought you meant you could stop.
I like anyone who says, make sure you keep the thought of depression in the back of your mind.
Well, the Klonopin's just in it to relax them, but it's not the serotonin uptake inhibitor.
You see, because these depression pills don't work as fast as, everybody would like them to.
Mm-hmm.
Normally, I was reading this story, the first month, more people kill themselves there than before or after because they're like, now I'm taking the pills, not your pills in particular, but any pills that help, and then they get so depressed, they're like extra depressed that there hasn't been a thing over a week or two. And you know how sad you are, and then you can't get out of it in like weeks. That just makes it worse. So they think that's why a lot of people are hanging themselves, or in your case, Fezzy, just boring yourself to death.
Eating myself into oblivion.
Fezzy that he'll probably be off that new medication within about a month, and they will introduce the antidepressant / anti-anxiety. And the best thing that I can recommend to him is to please ask for something along the lines of Effexor. It is just the best.
All right, ask for that too, Fez.
Okay, thank you, Shal.
But wait a minute, Fezzy.
Yeah, go ahead.
You guys were talking about Crazy Jen helping him out with the depression and whatnot, and I was hoping to ask Fezzy to go to the movies with me. I was trying to get him.
Sure he would.
I've got first dibs, man.
He would love to. I'll put him on hold. I'll put you on hold, and he'll talk to you later. Oh, Fezzy.
Oh, my God.
Fezzy's got a date. Well, here is our hurricane update, Fezzy. We got a hold of the Wonder Boy.
People call me Wonder Boy.
That's right, we do. Hey, Wonder Boy.
Hey, guys, how's it going up there?
Well, we're fine. How are you doing on the Outer Banks?
So far we're fine. I think where I am on the Outer Banks, we're north of the tropical storm Alex, so I don't know that it's going to be that bad. So far, all we have is some bigger waves than usual, and I think we have that rip tide, so it's making the ocean look pretty fierce. But for the most
part, that's your morning man, right?
What's that? Yeah, that's our morning guy, rip tide.
Yeah, that's funny.
Just some lightning and stuff. But so far, as a hurricane novice, this doesn't seem like it's any worse than any other down here.
It doesn't until it actually hits. Wherever it comes ashore is what you got to worry about. Now, do you guys have a hurricane plan? Do you have to stay there at the radio station?
No, not really.
You can get out?
I just had to do the weather more often and say, hey,
But, I mean, if they do an evacuation, do you stay or do you get to leave?
Well, I imagine I'll get to stay. Again, we haven't gone over it because I don't think that they feel like it's going to be that severe for us.
Yeah.
But I imagine being the newest person, I will be manning the radio station.
All right, I'm just going to give you a tip here. It's REO Speedwagon riding the storm out. Everybody always use it. And then, of course, you got Rock Me Like a Hurricane, the Scorpions.
Yeah, actually, we have that card up. We've been playing it at the top of the hour every hour.
Yeah, because you're the first classic rock station that ever pulled that off.
Well, we can't be the first, but we can be the best.
Okay, my friend. All right, so far everything's all right.
Yeah, so far it's the quiet before the storm.
All right, if it hits you, I want you to give us a call, all right?
Yeah, I definitely will.
And if it looks like it's going to hit, just get out. No one needs your dumb radio station on the air. Just get out with everyone else.
I can't. I'm like the captain. I'll go down with the ship.
Yeah, believe it or not, you will.
Yeah, I know you'll sink one.
All right, talk to you later, Wonder Boy.
All right, guys, see ya.
All right, see ya.
See ya.
People call me Wonder Boy.
I know they do. That's it for us, Fezzy.
That is it. We'll be back again at 7 o'clock tomorrow on WJFK, Live 105.7 and 1010 The Buzz. It's the Ron and Fez Show.